is important to close. So an open file is closed by calling the close method of its file object. Means whenever we open a file, after performing the task we have to close the file. If we close the file, it will save our content which we have written inside that particular file. So it is compulsory to close the file. For this we will use close method of its file object, means the variable which we created during the open function, means when we are opening the particular file. So we will use that file object with close method. Closing of file is important. Why it is important? In Python, files are automatically closed at the end of the program. But it is good practice to get into the habit of closing your file. Why? Well, the operating system may or may not write the data out of the file until it is closed. This can boost performance. Means in a Python program, when the program ends, the program will automatically closed. But it is a good habit to use close method with file object, because if we use the close method, then the content or the things which is stored inside our file will saved properly. But if we are not using the close method with file object, then there is a danger that our precious data may not have been written to the file. So it is good practice to use the close method at the end of our program. If we not use the close method in our program, then the precious data can be lost from our program, or it will not written inside the file. So once you finish writing to a file, then close it by using the close method. So the close method function accomplishes this task and it takes the following general form. Means this is the following syntax of close method. First we will use file handle or file object, means the variable which was created during open function. After that we will use dot, and then we will use close method to close a particular file after the completing the program. So this is the basic syntax of close method. We will use file handle or file object dot then close method name. So for instance, if the file master.txt is open via file handle out file, it may be closed by following statement. Means this one. If the name of file is what? master.txt, and the file object name is what? out file. So we will use the file object name or file handle dot then close method. See this one. The close method must be used with file handle. This is file handle or file object. So it is compulsory to use the close method with the file object. Open is a function, but close is a method. Why? Because in close, see here, it is compulsory to use file object. That is why close is a method and open is a function. Please remember, open is a built-in function used standalone. This is very important line. See, open is a built-in function used standalone. Means in open function we are not using any file object with dot operator. It is stand alone. That is why it open is a function, built-in function. while close is a method. Why? Because we use dot operator with file handle or file object. That is why close is a method and open is a function, built-in function. Next, reading and writing files. Python provide many function for reading and writing the open file. As we know that when we open a file, by default mode is read. So Python provide many function for reading and writing the open file. In this section we are going to explore this function. Most common file reading and writing function are being discussed in coming line. Reading from file. Python provides mainly three type of read function to read from a data file. Python provide how many type of read function? Three type to read data from data file. But before you can read from a file, the file must be open. If file is closed, then read will not possible. So it is compulsory to first we have to open the file, and after that we will perform the read, write, append, etc. work on a file. And link via file object or file handle, means the variable which is created during the when we are using the open function. Most common file reading function of Python are listed below. Means Python provide mainly three type of function for read. First is what? Read. Second is what? Read line. Third is what? Read lines. So first one is read. This is the syntax of read. First we will use what? File handle or file object. After that dot operator is there. Then read, and in parenthesis we will write the number. So this is the basic syntax of read. That is why read is a method, because see here we are using file object, after that dot operator is there. That is why read is a method. It is not standalone. So when we will write the read method, we will get the following output. See here, this is file object or data file handle. After that dot is written, then read is written, and inside the parenthesis 15 is there. So we will get output 15 bytes read, like this. This we will get, this one. This is 15 bytes when we will use this read method. This is the syntax. Second one is read line method. This is the syntax of read line. First we have to write file handle or data file, after that dot, then read line, the name of method, and inside parenthesis we have to write the number. So when this particular line will execute, we will get like this. Means when this read line method will execute, we will get output, means one line at a time. That is why the name is what? Read line. So when this method will execute, we will get output one line at a time. And the third one is read lines. The syntax is, first we have to write file handle, after that dot, then read lines, the name of method, after that parenthesis. So when this method will execute, we will get the complete line present inside a particular file as output. If a particular file contains 10 lines, we will get output 10 lines. If the particular file containing 5 lines, we will get output 5 line, because we are using which method? Read lines. If we will use read line only, we will get one line output at a time. But when we will use read lines, then we will get the complete line as the output at once. See this one. There is one file. The file name is what? This one, poem.txt, containing this full poem. The name of file is what? Poem.txt, containing this full poem. Now see the program. There is a question, reading a file's first 30 byte and printing it. Means in this program, we are reading 30 bytes from a file, and after that we are printing it on the output screen. So we will write the program like this. Means first we will open the particular file. See here, means we will create file object. Means file object is created, or file handle. After that assignment operator is there. Then we will use open. Why? To open the particular file. In this parenthesis we will write the file name or full path. So here we are writing what? Full path, but we are using single slash. Means first we will convert it into raw string. That is why we are writing r at a beginning inside the parenthesis. So when we will write r at the beginning inside the parenthesis, it will convert into raw string. Means the meaning of this slash will removed. So first file object is created, means file handle. After that assignment operator. Then we will use open function. Open is a built-in function, and inside this built-in function, means inside the parenthesis, we will write the complete path or a file name. Here we are writing the complete path, but using single slash. So we will convert it into a raw string. That is why we are writing r at the beginning. So we can use single slash here. And after that r. By default mode is r. Here we are writing r as a file mode. So when the question is like this, read a file first 30 bytes and print it. So first we will open the particular file. Then we will create file object. Then after that equal assignment operator. Then open function. And inside open function we will give the complete path. This is completed, means the first line is completed. In second line we will read. Means in this particular program we have to read 30 byte from a file. So we will use read method. So here we are creating one more variable. The name of variable is what? str. We will use assignment operator. Then my file. My file is the file object name. And after that dot, then read method. And inside read method we are writing 30. Why? Because in the question is given that we have to print first 30 byte. That is why we are writing 30 byte. Means 30 inside the read method parentheses. And after that we have to print it. That is why we are using print statement, and inside print statement we are writing this str. This str inside print. So we will get the first 30 bit from a file as output. So in this program first we will create what? File object. After that we will use assignment operator. Then open function. Open is a built-in function. Inside built-in function we will provide the path, complete path or file name along with the mode. After that we will create one more variable str after assignment operator, then we will use my file. After that my file is a file object name or file handle. After that dot, then read, and inside read we are providing 30 because in question it is given first 30 byte. That is why we are writing 30 inside this parenthesis, and we have to print it on the screen. That is why we will write print statement. Inside print statement we are writing str because str is storing the 30 byte. So we will get the output like this. So when we specify number of byte with read method, Python will read only the specified number of byte from the file. The next read will start reading onward from last position read. Means if in a particular program we are using read method twice, then first read will display this 30. When we are using second read function, it will start reading after this 30, means it will print after this one. If need to perform just a single task with open file, then you may combine two steps of opening the file and performing the task. Example following statement. Means if we are performing a simple task, means just opening a particular file and reading, so we can write it in one statement. Previously we were writing in two statements. See here, this two line, in place of this two line we can write only one line. In this particular program we are just opening the file, reading file and printing on the output screen. So this two line can be written in just one line. How? See here, this one line. First file is there, inside file this complete path is there, and after that dot we will use read method, and after that 30 inside the parenthesis. Means we want to print first 30 bytes from a particular file as output. So file is there. After that r means it is converting into raw string, means this is complete part. After that dot we are using read method, and inside parenthesis we are giving 30. So first function will open the file and second function will perform with result of first function. Example, the reference of open file. In this there are two functions. First is what? File. This will open the file, and after that this method will perform the task. See this one. For example, the following code will return the first line of file poem.txt. So we will write like this. Means you want to print only one complete line from the given poem inside the file. The file name is what? Poem.txt. Means the file name is what? Poem.txt, and inside this file there is a poem, and you want to print only one line as the output. So we will use which method? Read line, because read line method will return one complete line as output. So we will first open, after that poem.txt, the name of the file is there, after that r, the mode is given, after that dot, then read line. So it will return one complete line from a poem which is present inside poem.txt file. Now see here. Now see, reading n bytes and then reading some more bytes from last position read. See here, means in this program first we will read some byte, and after that we will read more byte from the last position of the read bytes. So for this we will write program like this. Means first the file object or file handle is created, after that assignment operator is there, then we will open a file. So we will use open, the built-in function of Python, and inside this function we will provide the path name. For path we use double slash, but if we use single slash then we have to convert it into raw string. So we are writing R at the beginning inside the parenthesis. So and this one is the complete path, means e drive poem.txt, and after that see here R is a read mode. So this is completed, and after that str, one variable is created str. After that assignment operator is there, then my file is the file object name dot. After that we are using what, read method, this one, and inside this method we are writing 30 for reading 30 bytes from a file. So when this line will execute, we will get 30 byte from a particular file. So we will write print statement also. So in next line we will write print, and inside print we will write str, this one. So this, when this print statement will execute, we will get output like this. This is for first read method. In this we are reading 30 byte, means first 30 byte from a file. So we will get output like this. Again we will read more 50 byte after this, means the last position of the first read method. So we will create one more variable. The variable name will be what, str2, this one. After that assignment operator is there, and after that my file, the name of file object is there, dot read 50 is given. Then we will write print statement to print it as output. So we will write print, and inside print we will write str2, and at last see here my file is a file object name or file handle dot close, means here we are using close method to close it, for the closing of file. First we will write open is a built-in function, and at last we will use close is a method. So when this second printf will execute, we will get output like this, means this is first 30 byte, and the second print statement will print after 30 byte, means after the last line or the last bit of 30, means from a file first 30 bit is till here. And for second print, means for this one, for first print this one, and for second print it will start from the last of 30 bit, means it will print this is 50 bit and this is 30 bit. So here we are providing the bytes to print it on the output screen. First we are providing 30 to print it on a output screen, and after that in second read method we are providing 50. So see this one, output by first print statement, print str. This is first print statement str, and this is second print statement str2. This is one, print has entered a new line after its output here. As we know that every print statement contain \n present, that is why this is coming. So print has entered a new line after its output here, and this is for second print statement, output by second print statement, means print str2. If you do not want to have the new line characters inserted by print statement in output, then use end equal to single quotation argument in end of print statement, so that print does not put any additional new line characters in the output. Means, as we know that every print statement contain by default \n, and if we want to remove that \n from print statement, we have to use this end argument, means end assignment operator and single quotation. This will remove the \n, means the new line character, from the print statement. See here, next program. Reading a file's entire content. Means, in this program we will read the entire content which are present inside a particular file. For this we are using read method. So first we will create file object or file handle, after that assignment operator, then we will open it. So we will use open, the built-in function, and inside built-in function we will provide the complete part. Here we are using single slash, that is why we will convert it into raw string by writing r at beginning inside the parentheses, and after that r is a mode, and after that we will create str, one variable, assignment operator, then my file is the name of file object or file handle, after that dot, and then read method. Previously we were writing number inside read parentheses, so it will, if we are writing 30, then it will print 30 bytes on the output screen. But if we leave it blank, means if we are writing read method in our program and we are not writing anything inside the parentheses, then when this read method will execute, it will print the entire content present inside a program. Means if a particular file containing 10 line, we will get output 10 line, because here we are not providing the number. When we are not providing any number, then it will print entire content of a file. If a file containing 5 line or 10 line, it will print on the output screen. We have to print on the output screen, that is why we will write print statement, and inside the print statement we will write the variable name str, and after that in last line we will write my file is the file object name or file handle dot close, means at last we will close the file. See this one. See, when no value is specified as reads argument, entire file is read, means we will get the entire file content as output when no value is provided to read method. Means poem.txt file contain this complete poem. So if we are not providing any number inside the parentheses of read method, we will get this complete line, means the complete poem which is present inside the file. The name of file is what? Poem.txt. See, one more program is there. If we want to read a file first 3 line by line, then what we will use? We will use read line method. Means in this particular program we want to print first 3 line of the given poem, but line by line. So we will use read line method. So like this we will write the program. Means first file object is created, then assignment operator, then open, means open is a built-in function. Inside this function we will provide the complete path. We will also provide are the read mode. In second line we will create a variable, the name of variable is str assignment operator, then my file is a file object or file handle. After that dot, then read line. Then in third line we will write print statement, then str the name of variable, this one, and comma, and we are writing the argument end equal to single quotation for first line. After that, see here str assignment operator my file dot read line, then print str end equal to single quotation means assignment, then third str assignment operator my file dot read line, then print str end assignment operator single quotation for third line. At last my file dot close. So when this particular program will execute, we will get output like this. Means here we are using read line method, means it will print one complete line at a time. So in first line is it is there what y question mark, second line is blank, so nothing will print for second line, and for third line it is there we work comma we try to be better, this is third line. Here we are using what, which method, read line, and read line method will print one complete line at a time. For first line this is there, and for second line it is empty, that is why empty line will print, means nothing will print, but you can see the space, and in third line it will print like this. Here we are using what, end assignment operator single quotation, it is an argument which is present inside print statement. We use it to remove the by default \n from print statement. So now it is clear that when we are using read method, then if we are providing the number, means if inside the parenthesis we are writing the number like 30, so the read method will print first 30 bytes from a file content. If we are not providing any number inside the read method, then it will print the entire content of a particular file. But when we are using read line method, it will print one complete line at a time. But for the third one is what, read lines, means when we will use read lines method, it will print the complete content, means the complete line. If a particular file containing 10 line, it will print the entire 10 line on the output screen. One assignment is given below, assignment number 13, you have to solve in your copy. Question number 1, why closing files is important. Question number 2, write three difference between open method and close, open function and close method. Means in this question number 2 you have to write the three difference between open, the built-in function, and close method. Question number 3, Python provides mainly how many types of read function, explain with example. Question number 4, write a Python program for reading a file's entire content using read method and read lines method in a separate program. Means for this question you have to write two program. In one you will use read method, and in second one you have to use read line method. Thank you.